This is what the Spice of Pi motor mechanisms look like when they're mounted on the base plate. The carousel rotary drive is in the middle, and the lifter mechanism for the jars is out towards the edge. Everything is bolted down pretty solidly, and it seems robust enough to handle the weight of all those jars, which can be seen in the background there. This part of the apparatus is fairly beefy, but it's still not as heavy as the carousel with all those jars on it. So let's look at the full assembly. Here's the rotary motor in action. You can probably hear its noises in the background. I'm just twiddling the servo tester potentiometer to move it back and forth a bit and get a feel for the motion. This servo tester is ultra cheap, and I have no idea how stable it is. It seems to be a little tricky to get it to stop exactly where I want. I don't have the belt super tight, and there is a little bit of elasticity there, but I'm fine with a little elastic overshoot. That's going to minimize abrupt torque spikes, and once it's in position it has pretty good holding torque. So far I'm pretty happy with the way this is working. There was an awful lot of potential for this to work a lot worse. I'm just playing around with low speed positioning here. This servo tester has a very touchy pot, and it's not doing a very good job of putting this thing where I want it. Hopefully the Raspberry Pi will do a much better job. Let's see if I can line it up, and we'll try the lifter mechanism. That should be good about there. Here we go with the outer jar and the inner jar. Again, I can get a little bit more lift if I want to adjust it differently, but for this first test I want to keep the clearances as wide as possible. And to back onto the rotary motor and get some idea of the torque that the mass on that carousel is generating. It can turn the base plate quite easily. I'm going to have to get some grippy feet for that base plate. So there it is. The carousel mechanism is successfully working.